MMA Meltdown, powered by Zions. Available at your local King Soopers, Loaf and Jug, Jenny's Market, Circle K convenience stores, and 7-Eleven.
Oh, yeah. Ryan Martinez is going to wreck shop.
Can't wait for that
I'm
one.
excited.
Representing Colorado.
Representing the 303. You know who else?
He's a beast, Ryan Martinez.
Yeah,
man.
That guillotine wasn't a simple guillotine. He walked through it, laid him down, and ended the fight.
I don't want a guy that big ever grabbing my throat.
No. He's a wrecking ball.
That explains a lot of your relationships in the past, J. Merck. I know you like the bigger gents, but we'll go ahead and move forward with that. But, if you ever are sore, you ever go through a fight or you're just going through a training situation and your body's taking a lot of beating, go check out Shred. It's a Studio Vienna at Shred. They're over there by 303 Training Center. And she does the best job of getting the knots out of your back and just overall massage therapy. If there's something you're dealing with, she's going to take care of it.
I need that badly because at the end of a training week, I am freaking worked over.
Well, go check her out. Bettina.
Where's it at? Where's it located?
It's right next to 303 Training Center. I don't necessarily have the exact address on me right now, but if you know where 303 Training Center is, it's in Westminster. She's right next to 303 Training Center, right with Wits End, I think, is right where she's at. Over
and who do we ask for?
Bettina.
All right.
Bettina Lucci. And I don't know if you guys heard her commercial, but she'll take care of you.
All right.
All right. So right now, we have a very special guest. We had him on prior to his fight here at the Zombies card. Chris, the Minuteman, the Hammer, the Holland.
Who you been talking to?
and I'm not even. All right, the Minuteman is not the same type of context you guys are talking about.
You're a pervert.
You know what? I can't even deal with you guys right now. I'm just gonna go into timeout right now, breathe, reevaluate my situation, and come back on. But Chris, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Knockout.
I have to say it's better to be on this end of a 20-second knockout than the other end.
Oh yeah. What did Thatch tell you afterwards?
He just said enjoy it. Enjoy the win, enjoy the feeling, and I'll see you in a week or so.
Is it coincidental that you start training with Brandon Thatch and you start coming out getting knockouts like that?
Well, I've had knockouts before training with Brandon Thatch, but
20-second knockouts?
I have a 16-second knockout. Yeah.
I'll try to steal his
You're not
thunder.
doing your right research, J. Merck. The last time I pay you $5 to do my research.
Yeah, that's the second fastest knockout I have.
What's the first?
16 seconds.
He just told you.
I thought he was referencing to the 16-second knockout.
That's why our relationship is struggling here. We're driving over here. You don't listen to me.
It's struggling because I put more effort into it than you do.
Man.
But no, Brandon Thatch has helped me out a lot. And everyone else are Matt Tucker and Joey Teardrops and Brendan Musgrave and Josh Ford. I mean, wow.
It's an awesome team. And Josh Cavan, he was on the show last week, and the guy's no slouch. I don't want people thinking or listening to it or who may have seen the fight and not seen Josh fight before. But Josh Cavan, at this point, still is a very dangerous individual.
Yeah, I have nothing but respect for that guy. Yeah, he was undefeated for a reason.
Josh is a great fighter, and I think he still has a big big future in this sport.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Now,
I hope so too. I hope he really bounces back from this fight, and I haven't had a chance to talk to him, but I will.
Situations like this where it was a 20-second fight. Your last fight against Thatch. I don't necessarily think it's a bounce back. I think it's just a lesson that was needed to be that needed to be learned, and you grow from it. I think you continue to move forward with a situation like that, but. Cavan's a great guy. You're coming into the situation, and it was a fight you needed to win.
It was a must-win.
It was a must-win.
If I had lost the other night, that was it for me.
Oh, really?
I would have been done. Yeah, I didn't tell anybody, but I was gonna be done.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You heard that on the MMA Meltdown Radio show. Chris the Hammer Holland, on the brink of retirement, is back in it with the win over Josh Cavan.
Let me ask you, how does that change your outlook going forward? Because I've heard you talk in interviews in the past, and even just talking to you in person. You said you kind of got into the sport just for fun. You like training with your buddies.
Right.
But you've had some big wins now. Does that start to change your outlook? Like, this actually could be something where you could go to the UFC or something like that. And put that retirement thoughts on the back burner.
I love that question. I still look at every fight as it's just a competition. And I've reached my goal times 10. So no, my goal isn't the UFC. My goal is to be relevant in Colorado.
Yeah, and we've talked about it before on our interviews. that you were happy exactly where you were at right now.
I am.
You know, Ring of Fire.
I just
want to
be relevant.
Local shows.
That's it.
I think you're more than relevant at this point in time. I mean, you're coming into a fight. There's a lot of people who can't bounce back the way that you bounce back. You know, it's nice to grind out a win and feel you earned the victory, but you came out and dominated a fight. I mean, typically we can't walk through a fight of 3 rounds with the guest that we have, J-Merc. But right now we have Chris Holland on with us, and all he has to do is walk us through 20 seconds.
That's right. So tell us about the first 5 seconds.
Okay.
What was going through your mind?
Right, yeah. You know what?
Nice.
I going in, I don't want to talk bad about him at all, but going into that fight, I knew he had some holes in his stand-up, and that's where I was going to keep the fight. And I worked a lot getting inside, so I kind of worked in through a left hook, and I hit him in the right temple area, and I knew from his facial expression that changed the whole outlook of the fight. The whole fight, he changed, and then from then I was just kind of looking for what combinations I was running in my mind that I was going to throw, and I think he stepped in on me, and I threw a left hook, right hand, and that was it.
It was an overhand right.
I set it up with a left hook, I believe.
Yeah.
And then followed with a right.
Now we've talked about bouncing back a couple times now already. You know, and you always hear people, not even just for fighting, but sports in general, talk about the mental aspect of it. Tell us the process of overcoming that loss to Brandon, what it was like the following months. You know, did you suffer in the gym at all with confidence, or just walk us through the process and how you felt leading into the fight this weekend?
Wow, I feel like you're my best friend. Like, how do you know that? Probably because you're a great fighter yourself. So
Because he's a stalker.
Because he's inside.
Yeah.
But
You see him on his phone right now? Jeez.
I have a Chris Holland fan website.
That's
so.
impressive that you knew that. Yeah, I have a huge mentally. That is the biggest part of fighting for me. I did have a couple. You can ask the guys at the gym. I like a week before, I had a really bad Thursday. My last sparring day at Factory X, just the Friday before the fight, I had a really bad day, and I was actually almost in tears. And I got through it, and I think that feeling was in my heart for a whole week, and I just had to get rid of it.
Now, you're not only a great fighter, but you're a fantastic person. I mean, what was the conversation with your daughter like after the win?
I called her right away this Saturday morning, talked to her, and I guess her mom had already told her I'd won, and we don't talk about fighting. We talk about boys and Jump Street.
Oh, I love me some Jump Street.
And
That's where it's
allowance.
Nice.
So you got
money.
the fight winning bonus. So
Yeah.
It's time to take her out.
I told her I was going to
Spoiler
take her
alert.
to get some nails done,
You get my nails
and
done.
then a haircut for her dog.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
A haircut for her dog. You are listening to the MMA Meltdown Radio Show here on Mile High Sports AM 1510. The 2011 Media's Best Specialty Show here on Mile High Sports, also voted on Mile High Sports Magazine, so thank you for joining us. If you're just tuning in, we have Chris the Hammer Holland, fresh off his 22nd victory against Josh Cavan on the Zombies event. And how crazy was that card?
Oh, it was fun.
That was a cool atmosphere.
It was
with
a
everyone,
blast.
everyone in the costumes and everything. It was good energy.
I rolled in, and I seen maybe 2 people in costume, and it was a pirate and Minnie Mouse. I was like, all right, so maybe there's some confusion about the zombie theme, considering the fact that it only said zombie everywhere.
Were they bloody?
No, it was like legitimate, like Mickey Mouse Club
Wow.
type stuff.
Hey, it is Halloween, so
It was a zombies card.
So were you Minnie Mouse or were you the pirate?
Oh, I was Minnie Mouse.
Okay.
Yeah, when you have a chance to dress up in stockings, you take it. I'm not gonna mess around with it. At
I was
all.
the sexy astronaut.
What?
Come on, it's a rule that you have to make any costume you wear, specifically for women, you have to turn it into a sexy outfit.
Settle down, Sputnik. This guy was over here in the back taking a nap. That's what I heard. But you come into an event like that again, and the atmosphere is crazy. It's obviously a unique atmosphere considering the zombies theme. Seth always does a really great job with these theme fights. Did it add to your anticipation? I mean, you were in the back the whole time, kind of
Right.
warming up, so you really don't see the difference. But do you feel the difference within the crowd?
I felt the difference, yeah. I watched the first fight. My training partner, Matt Tucker, fought first and had a great finish. So I kind of felt a lot of energy for his fight. And then I kind of went in the back, so I didn't see too much. But if it looked like it was a pretty big crowd, was it?
Yeah, it kind of just blew up real fast. I mean, in the minute, it was kind of slow to start. I mean, obviously, Seth is always great at starting the show on time. but he did a great job allowing the people to get through there and fill up some seats. But the crowd was absolutely fantastic. It was hype. I mean, there were some Denver Nuggets there. As always, there's a plethora of fighters there, both on the bigger stage and on the smaller stage. So, I mean, it was great from my end.
For sure. Now, Chris, I wanted to talk to you about your training situation a little bit. You moved over to the gym. What's really notable about that is that's Brandon Thatch's gym.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty cool. Was there anything, any hesitation to go and train with a guy that you fought before and specifically lost to? I mean, putting the ego aside, anything like that?
Yeah, everyone I fought, I've had a good relationship with after, luckily. And it's actually run by Chris Williamson as well, and I fought Chris Williamson too.
Ah, that's right.
So
Fight to win as well, right?
Yes, I fought him, and they both welcome me with open arms, and I'm forever grateful. But yeah, I mean, everyone I saw a few people that I had fought in the past at that show, and we're all smiles and laughs, and I don't have to hate you to fight you. You know how it is.
For sure.
It's all about competition.
For sure. Now, how long have you been training there now? Like, was it? I feel like it's a relatively recent move.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it had a big impact on this fight, or
Yeah, it was halfway through. So I spent, I think, the last 6 weeks there.
Okay.
And it was huge mentally. They picked up my spirits. Michelle Blaylock's there too, and she's a very positive person, and everyone there has great energy. So it was more than the training; it was the mental aspect.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the guys I saw in your corner, Josh Ford, I think he's one of the best coaches I've ever had for any sport. But I mean, his jiu-jitsu is just off the chart. So I think that'll be a huge bonus for you to keep working there.
His jiu-jitsu fits my style because he does like a nasty jiu-jitsu. It's not like a graceful type thing. It's my style, which is he does a painful version of jiu-jitsu.
Which is good for MMA, I think.
No,
yeah,
certainly.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's not a jiu-jitsu competition. You don't have a gi on. Now, you say you're just trying to remain relevant. I think there's more to that, Chris. I don't think you're happy just being relevant. I don't think you train. I don't think you pour. Because again, you're a great guy, and you have a lot of emotion. But I don't think that you're trying to just stay relevant. I mean, I think you're training hard enough, and I think you're working hard enough to win championships.
I've taken all the big fights. I fought all the big 170s in the state, and I fought for a couple professional titles in the state. I didn't win either one of them, but as long as I'm doing those things and taking the big opponents, that's what I mean by relevant. What could I ask for? What more could I want? So I just want the toughest guys and people to watch.
Yeah, speaking of that, one of the guys you've already fought, you called out again after your fight, Robert Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see that one. You both have big-time power. You got to be wanting to get that loss off your record.
That's the only loss that I want to get back.
Now, I want to play devil's advocate just for a little bit. I mean, Chris, you know how I feel about you. I mean, we share late-night text messages on a pretty regular basis,
Skyping.
I let you borrow my footy
Video
pajamas.
Skyping,
And,
buddy.
We've shared Snuggies before, so that's how close we are.
And sleeping bags.
But he knocked you out.
He knocked me out, yeah. And if you ask me, I was winning that whole fight until he caught me. I hit him with some hard shots, knees, hooks, and he just kept coming forward like a little tank. This time it's not gonna be like that. This time I'll hurt him.
He said little with a little bit of a pause there, like tank wasn't gonna be the original word.
I was like, wait, what's he about to say?
Yeah, I was like, oh,
really?
You got the mute button ready? Because this guy's gonna get crazy. So it's a situation where you got Robert Martinez next, or you're hoping to get Robert Martinez next. You're going to hang out with us for the rest of the show. But is there anybody you want to thank right now?
Yeah. Number one, I want to thank Ring Royalty. They helped me with my clothing. I want to thank Performance MMA. And then we already talked about my gyms. And I want to thank all my friends, family, and Colorado fans. I mean, that's the reason I do it.
Absolutely. Chris, we appreciate you coming on as always.
You're
going to hang out for a little
Heck
yeah, you're going to hang out for a little bit. Jay Merck is over here on his text messaging, so I need somebody to ride code.
I didn't know Jay Merck was so smooth.
He's pretty smooth. He's
smooth.
got great eyes. But you are tuned in to the MMA Meltdown Radio show here on Mile High Sports, AM 1510, FM 93.7. We are Mile High Sports.
We know you can't hike Mount Matumbo. We are Mile High Sports.
drink of the UFC. Available at your local King Soopers, Loaf and Jug, Jenny's Market, Circle K convenience stores, and 7-Eleven.
American Ground and Pound is what the red, white, and blue is all about. This Colorado-born fight gear company provides you with only the best in quality and value. Find our hats, hoodies, and tees for men, women, and youth at AmericanGroundandPound.com or at most Colorado-based MMA events. Show your pride in your country and the world's fastest-growing sport, MMA. Come join the American Ground and Pound Nation on Facebook by searching for American Ground and Pound. American Ground and Pound. Hell yeah, I'm an American.
Lift, kickbox, swim, and save at the brand new Valley Sport Club in Aurora, opening this December. Join before the club opens and save big with our founding member rates. Hurry into the existing Valley Total Fitness at 13801 East Exposition Avenue in Aurora to join the new Valley Sport and save big today. Restrictions apply. Hurry, offer ends 11/30/2011. Lift, kickbox, swim, and save at the brand new Valley Sport Club in Aurora, opening this December.
Looking for the finest in Mexican cuisine, no one can top the Burrito King Tafolinos. Try our Chicken Mole Wednesdays or our famous smothered burritos while you cool off with an ice-cold margarita. Or do what MMA Meltdown does and conquer the Tafolinos Grande platter. So bring down the family and have a great Tafolinos family night out at one of our convenient locations in Golden on the corner of 20th and Youngfield, or check out our delicious menu at tafolinos.com. Tafolinos. When looking for the best quality MMJ medicine, look no further than VIP Cannabis, where we carry over 40 strains of top-shelf medicine, the best in Colorado. We have the most knowledgeable and professional sales staff in the business, and we're also going to help you get your license and your renewals. So come on down and be treated like a VIP at VIP Cannabis, where you can pick up your free meds at the corner of Alameda and Federal or 2527 Federal Boulevard at our new location, VIP Cannabis.
Hello, this is Alec Baldwin for Save the Manatee Club. In an animated TV show, I was the voice of a marine biologist dedicated to saving Florida's imperiled manatees. It was a lot of fun, but there's a serious side too. Tragically, many of these gentle marine mammals suffer injuries or die from boat strikes, and their habitat is being lost. Manatees need your help. Please call 1-800-432-JOIN or visit www.savethemanatee.org.
Studio Vienna at Shred a New Look offers a full-service salon including customized sports injury massage treatments, full-service skincare treatments including waxing, makeup, and both hair and nail care. We offer services for both men and women, and all our services are fully customizable. We are located at 6050 West 92nd Avenue in Westminster, Colorado, or you can call us at 303-424-6461 for more information. Right now, we are offering 3 one-hour massage sessions, normally $195, now only $135. And you will get a free month of training at 303 Training Center, home of Dwayne Ludwig, with any purchase of $65 and more from Studio Vienna at Shred a New Look. Call us now, 303-424-6461.
Before going any further, a radio message.
Our goalie beat up your goalie and your other goalie. 1510-93.7. We are Mile High Sports.
This is Fred Johnson for Financial Solutions for All. We are Become Your Own Banker specialists. Are you tired of losing money in your investment portfolio due to market volatility? Aren't we all? Are you tired of paying those high interest rates to others on all of the major items that you purchase?